letztendlich
We are moving away from engineering and mechanical replacements and trying to biologize more, to replace foreign materials step by step with the body's own tissue.
körpereigenes Material.
Jochen Heuvel begins with a mold of a child's heart valve. First, he injects a mixture of heart valve cells and protein into the mold. Then, adds a blood clotting agent and other ingredients. Together, they bond like a superglue. Within an hour, he has the rough form of a heart valve, which he places in a bioreactor. Next, he adds nutrients and cells which normally line heart valve walls. The cells latch onto the structure and start to grow. Within just 3 weeks, a complete heart valve has formed. Finally, a pump exercises the valve to strengthen its walls so it can withstand the high pressures in a human heart. Jochen Heuvel believes that within 10 years, his heart valves will beat within a human body. But valves are just the start. The holy grail of tissue engineering is to grow entire organs from scratch, like the heart. At Clemson University, researchers believe the key may lie with an unexpected everyday machine.
We didn't change much, first of all. This is a conventional inkjet printer, and so what we do is we change the cartridge quite a lot. We take the ink out, we'll modify it so it can accommodate our cells, and we rinse it and so on, and sterilize it as well.
To test the precision of his modified printer, Bolin first fills the ink cartridge with bacterial cells. Instead of paper, he prints on a very thin biogel. Bolin types out a name, hits print, and the machine springs into action. The cells appear to land in precisely the correct place. But will they live? After incubating them for 6 hours, the researchers check.
The green light is just the fluorescence of the cells, and that shows basically that we did two things. One is the cells were printed where we wanted them to be printed, and second is the cells divided so they survived the printing process.
Next, he tries something much more difficult. Printing layers of actual heart cells in the same spot to build up a three-dimensional structure. Within a minute, he has created the world's first printed heart tissue. But are the cells still alive? They are, and they actually beat just as in a living human heart.
What we see here are a couple of layers of heart cells that we printed using our printers. And what we want to do eventually is to print an entire heart. We may achieve this in 50 years or so, but there are a number of things to overcome. The ability to print capillaries, for example. But if we overcome those obstacles, and I think we will, then this could quite be possible.
2 days before Alain's heart transplant,